If you are unfamiliar with the Schubert that I've been talking about all evening, then I'm afraid to say I need to give you one spoiler. The Miller doesn't make it.
Die schöne Müllerin tells the story of a miller who falls in love with a miller maid, and it doesn't go to plan, and it ends tragically in him killing himself.
Now, it is at this point that Rommi and Emily's piece starts, with the miller girl finding the body in the water, and then this causes her to think back. How many hours have I been staring at the same patch of sky? I can't save him. I can't stop his body, like a nightmare floating down river and out to sea. This project is part of a much larger project of my own to learn and perform all three of the great Schubert song cycles. Die schöne Müllerin, the beautiful miller maid, is the last of the three cycles that I came to, and I thought it would be wonderful to look at it from a female perspective. Wonders what lies beyond, and how she might.
The female voice within the narrative is, in reductionist terms, just one line. And that idea of utilising, our creativities in order to create the missing, the ghost document.
It's quite technically demanding. I really love the way she uses the number 3 with the sit-down miller. It's got this very kind of feisty female character, and I love the way that's been interpreted.
You're reaching for my hand, rising on one knee, opening that halo of a mouth as if to finally speak. Oh, for God's sake, you won't ask me that question, will you? I'll have to say no. The sky is full of gathering clouds. The air is ripe for a storm.
And then in her slower songs, we get this kind of very expansive sense of other places. And there's a really lovely soundscape that Emily draws in sound. I've been it's been a real privilege working on it.
Again and again, and again the rain. I suppose a great deal of the music I've sung in my life has been written by male composers to male poets. I have had an experience of singing more recently music by female composers, again often to male poets. So it's really interesting for me now to be, as a man, singing from a different perspective. The rain is coming, and in it wishes might be falling.
When we went to Roderick's house for the first time to hear him perform, just the initial sketches of the piece, and there was one particular piece which is the final piece of the sequence, and it was really moving to hear what he does with that, and that was at such an early stage.
And swell the river with desire.
really a treat to hear these guys play and perform, Susie and Roddy together, a total privilege.
Actually, I would hope also that in the future that this cycle would be taken up by female singers as well, because I think that could be quite fun. But I'm very pleased to have the first performance to sing that as a man, imagining it as a woman, as it were, just an act of imagination.